According to a newly released whistleblower complaint, an Obama administration policy blocking the collection of certain DNA information about illegal immigrants may have posed an undue risk to the safety of the American public. One America's John Hines has more from Washington.
An Obama administration directive ordering Homeland Security officials to ignore a law mandating the collection of DNA samples from non-U.S. citizens allowed individuals with serious criminal offenses to avoid prosecution, according to a whistleblower complaint disclosed by the U.S. Special Counsel.
Well, what we're dealing with is really a massive breakdown in federal law enforcement in this area. To call it a scandal would really be not too mild. And on top of that, we're dealing with a cover-up by what we would call the bureaucracy, and finally an attempt by Early to work with the whistleblowers in this case in the Office of Special Counsel to get the government to rectify this massive breakdown.
Massive breakdown in criminal justice, says Michael Hethmon, a lawyer with the Immigration Reform Law Institute, or Early, which has filed a Freedom of Information lawsuit. The records sought by Early may reveal the number of criminal aliens who, while in Department of Homeland Security, DHS, or Border Patrol custody, would have been linked to violent crimes committed in the U.S. had their DNA been collected.
Potentially as many as 950,000 detained aliens out of a total number of detained aliens of about 5 million between 2009 and today are likely to have shown up as hits on this criminal DNA tracking system, but for the fact that the system was deliberately not implemented by Customs and Border Protection. Janet Napolitano asked for a waiver based on resource problems.
But that temporary waiver, implemented by Obama DHS Secretary Janet Napolitano, became permanent, according to a report to President Trump by the Office of U.S. Special Counsel. Meanwhile, Hethmon questions the motives of the Obama administration in granting such a waiver.
The initial waiver, we believe, was in bad faith. The Obama administration simply did not want to bring up the specter of an accurate system that could identify illegal aliens either as suspects or to exonerate them. In other words, simply improve the basic functioning of our immigration enforcement system. They were not interested in that at all.
Congress originally passed the DNA Fingerprint Act in 2005, which mandated the collection of DNA from non-U.S. citizens who are arrested or detained by DHS. John Hines, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.